Why are they on Reddit trying to get advice?
Oh,
about this?
listen.
You gotta see
There's
Reddit.
a lot
People
of-
put stuff on Reddit.
It's wild.
What people
Backlog
put
some of our episodes. Fucking unreal. Like we have a problem with the amount of shit that people come to Reddit about that we talk about on the show.
People will be like, I'm not sure what's wrong, but I put Tabasco in my pee hole and it burns.
What should I do?
Just wondering, is it best to dip it in milk or cream?
Probably milk. Maybe both.
I would say
What are
cream.
you guys talking about?
Creams.
It's a little heavier,
Sounds delicious.
a lot more probiotics.
And then these are the
cultures.
conversations we have.
3, 2, 1.
What up?
Let's
Hi.
That's
Are
great.
you shitting
That's
me?
a really good intro.
talk about a cold open.
We
Wow.
record? Yeah.
Do you want to open the show today?
Good.
Look at you. You're batting
that
1,000.
I didn't even feel it come up. But
Welcome
like,
back to
sorry.
episode
Wow.
45.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Jesus Christ. Welcome back to the High Level
That
Podcast.
Fuddruckers.
Episode 45 with your host, Kaitlin Cream, Queen Raina, Vinny P, and the P is for pleasantly on time today.
Yo.
Man's pulled up at the perfect time
Rolled
today.
up at the same time.
And
for the pull-up.
we are back with another guest. We've been rolling with the guests lately. This is somebody who you may or may not have seen crushing it out here in the comedy scene on IG, flexing her comedy skills. We have Kaitlin, Sofia in the building.
Period.
And welcome to the High Level Podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime.
You're welcome for me not making you guys say my real last name, which is a fucking Greek abomination.
What is it?
Let me hear it.
I'm a Patios.
Gaitanakis.
What is it?
Gaitanakis.
Yaganatis?
It's good enough.
Ish. I'm a Patios. I'm Greek too.
What is that?
It's like the
speak
Smiths.
it?
It's like the Smiths of the Greek world.
Oh, that's me. I'm a Smith.
Are you?
I am.
Oh, you're a real Smith. Though.
You know
I'm a
what's
real
funny?
Smith.
Yeah.
John
Will Smith's
Smith.
my cousin.
I didn't know your fucking last name, and a past employer asked me, and I was like, I have no idea. I didn't even ask you. So
It's Smith.
neither of us have the job, so that's good.
I got a Scottish ass last name,
Yeah.
You do.
Adamson.
You're a man with two first names. Kinda.
Debatable.
You have like 2.5 first names.
Debatable.
Never trust a man with two first names.
That's true. I've heard that a lot.
Like Ricky Bobby?
Like Ricky Bobby.
Like Ricky Bobby.
It's too many names.
So, before we roll into the regular, why don't you give us a quick little rundown on, obviously you're a stand-up comedian, correct? Or you're pursuing
Yes.
the stand-up
Yes.
comedy?
I would, yeah, we'll say aspiring because
Okay.
I have accomplished nothing.
Getting
You
on
know
stage,
what I'm
half the
saying?
battle, though.
Yeah, I've been doing it since 2016. So,
Nice.
What
Hell yeah.
sparked that? What made you want to do comedy?
so the thing about me is me and Raina are estheticians, right? So I pretty much got harassed into it by a client when I was working at a spa that was in Lynn's fucking Walmart on the good
On the
old
Linway.
Nice.
Shout out. But my client was a nurse, and I was like telling her my like 5-year plan, basically what you're doing now, which is like for fillers and shit. That's why you're doing this, right?
Oh yeah.
Like that was my only motivation, is just money. But instead, she's a nurse, and she's like, do not even fucking bother. She was like, just, you need to get your headshots, you need to do an open mic, you need to take an improv class. And I was like, literally, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, she like kind of angered me. And then I was like, she was like, do an open mic, and I was like, okay, will you go with me? She's like, no. I was like, cunt.
Oh.
And then, okay, so then I started doing it, and I went to my first open mic. It went great. And then I wrote some stupid joke on Facebook because there was this like dancing homeless man, and like I'm
The
a
one in
fucking homeless
Wellington?
man. He was on Route 16.
Yep, I know the one you're talking
he might
about.
be dead now. He was really small. He would dance. He had like a beard.
His name is Jack.
I gave him like 10 cents because
Oh,
that's
I
all
love
I
that you
had.
know
Like,
his
I'm a
name.
fucking homeless man. So, not trans. Don't yell at me. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, she got mad at me. And she's like, that's all you gave him? Like, she like wrote on like my Facebook status. Sorry, guys. So I blocked her after that. So she doesn't know what's going on with me. She doesn't know I haven't made it yet. She knows.
Keyword yet.
Yeah, she knows.
Well, that's super dope that you
Shambles.
do stand up, and that you've been doing it that long. That's actually like
Commitment.
pretty.
Mental illness. Is
Yeah, that's
what
one way to put it
is.
for sure. Yeah,
I have
yeah.
ADHD, if you couldn't tell. So that's like my.
I love that
appeal.
aspect about you.
Yeah, I haven't been on Adderall for 2 days, so I'm unmedicated. So you're welcome, everyone. Sorry.
So you've been doing it since 2016. And my question is pretty simple one. How does one go? Like, did you take an improv class or did you?
One,
Oh,
but I took that like last year. So not
then when
last
you
year, 2
dove
years
in, what did you just went in raw dog?
Raw dog.
raw dog in it.
And I don't really
Really?
know that many comedians. Like, I didn't really know anybody. Like, I just discovered, like, all my favorite comics, like, within pretty much, like, during COVID, because I had nothing else to do. So,
Right.
actually, that's a lie. I did a lot of fucking and a lot
We
of
did a lot of
sucking and
shit.
a lot of working and ripping pubes for a living. Nice.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
I forgot what the question was.
No, the question
Not gonna
is
lie.
basically like, well, first of all, do you think that the improv class like made the difference, or is it just something you think that like you just have inside of you and it just come out that way? Or
So
like,
there's that, but, like, I think, like, COVID was a blessing for me because I forgot all my attempts at jokes. Like, I used to try and write out, like, one-liners, and they would hit sometimes, but, like, I just kept, like, telling the same jokes over and over again, and I would also just get way too high and just, like, didn't take it seriously. And then also, like, the fatness, like, doesn't really help. And the unemployment, not wanting to work, or, like, yeah, once I, like, realized I wanted to do comedy, I was like, I never want to work again.
I know.
I
that.
never
Right.
want to do a real job again.
right.
So I'm one of those bitches
get
that tried fake OnlyFans and, like, you know, but, like, I'm a fetish, so that was kind of hard. And then I gave up.
What did you do?
But well, the first one was like, it was like almost like an asexual OnlyFans. Like, there was just like nothing going on.
Thanks
Like,
for
I was too
coming.
scared.
Scroll next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Send
too
me your money.
scared. But then
Give me money.
I was talking to this fucking British guy that I found, like, literally, like, through his
Was he
his-
like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
No, he was a fucking metal vocalist. His song just started playing on YouTube, and I was like, oh, he looks like he's packing. Let's hit him up on Instagram. He was hot. I didn't realize he was like 23 also, so that was like my introduction into being a cougar, so that's fun.
Congrats.
Why did I bring him up? I forget. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. So basically, I just had like this sexual pen pal for like 2 years that like it didn't happen. Like, we never met, obviously. So I just had accumulated like a lot of content, very much content. So I was like, I'm gonna sell this at this point. And I don't know. I think being a fat sex worker is really funny. So that's why I also pursued it. I'm like, that's hilarious.
Great
That's going to give me
content.
bits.
Yeah.
Hate to say it. I mean, I think that's why I went on Tinder a lot of the times too, because this was just like material being handed to me.
I'm
you know?
sure.
I got
That's really
catfished
smart, though.
before.
I'm very sure.
Because most people I
my
would think would sit down and try to like really think like outside of what they've lived through. And so to have experiences like that, which are like, I hate to say it, pretty comical, like give you the perfect grounds to start writing material. And that was going to be my next question was like, how do you go about writing material? Because I only ask this because I've been saying for months, probably years now, that I really want to not do stand up, like pursue it, but like go
wanna
do
do
open
an
mics and
experience.
stuff
Yeah,
because
like, try it.
I'm not
As you
like
should.
the funniest guy in the world, but I'm very animated. I know how to talk. I'm charismatic and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So like, I feel like I could do it, but I don't know anybody that's in that lane. I do
Right.
now. And
Yes.
so basically what I'm asking you is like, what's the best way to go about writing stand up? You just brainstorm experiences you've lived through and find the funniest way to tell it.
I feel like I do that, but I don't like. So what I was gonna say is like during COVID, I forgot all my jokes, right? And I had to just kind of like, I just learned to like go on stage and start riffing. Like one of the comics I watched a lot was Chris D'Elia. Like I know he's
I
fucking can'ts,
love Chris
but
D'Elia. I
he's
saw him live
great.
last year at the Garden.
He's fucking fantastic. I thought he got. I hate to say this publicly. I thought he got a little unfunny for a second, but also it's because he was going through a traumatic cancellation,
Right.
which I don't hold against him.
Do you watch his
you
like
know.
Golden Hour podcast and his podcast with his brother and those?
I just started watching the clips recently, and they're so fucking funny. I'm
So
like, why did
funny.
I sleep on this? Like, I'm so mad at myself for.
He's easily one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah, he's
Nice.
quite funny.
Love him.
Agreed.
And that's
Love him.
That's wicked dope that instead of like sitting and maybe I'm phrasing this the wrong way, but like instead of sitting and writing new jokes, you were like, I'm gonna put myself in situations where I can pull jokes from.
Yeah, that's dope.
Because I lived my life in a very fucked up way before comedy. So, like, I would just, like... And also, like, my family's insane. Like, my mom's, like, whole family's, like, dead. And then also, like, the way my uncle died, also hilarious. Like, he was, like, a schizophrenic alcoholic that, like... my mom like stored him in the fucking basement. Like I'm not even doing bits.
gonna
Like
go
this
to
is
hell
just
for
like
laughing.
truly no. But when he died, he fell into our trash can.
Oh,
So
my
like when I would
God.
tell people that, they'd laugh and then they go, "I'm sorry," and I'm like, "Oh no! First of all, he needed to go. He was scary."
It's a quick disposal.
Yeah, I mean, and he would even find that
Take the
funny
trash
from
out.
hell. You know, he would think that was
Oh
funny.
my
Shout
God.
out Uncle Joey.
Shout out Uncle Joey.
That,
God
but-
damn.
R.I.P.
you know, you would tell people that though as like a fun party trick or whatever. Not a trick, but a nice story. You know.
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like,
like, dude,
I
this is ridiculous.
I
I'm
have
gonna
ADHD.
share it.
You
I
have
say
to.
everything.
Yeah.
You know? And I've been unmedicated most of my life, so
Might as well, you know? Go for it.
Adderall doesn't make it any more tamed though. It just makes me like faster. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it
And
take
it
you
makes
to
you
like?
unhungry.
How long did it take you to like get the balls to get on stage like that? Because it
Well,
sounds like one of your
everyone,
clients was
you know,
like,
thought
correct
it
me
was
if I'm wrong. They were like, your client was like, you're hilarious. Get on
Yeah.
stage somewhere.
And you just did it.
Yeah. So
I had to work myself up to do that though, kinda, in a way. Also, this is when I was a lesbian for like 3 years, so I had a very supportive girlfriend at the time that I met on Plenty of Fish. Shout out.
POF.
where's that gone?
That's gang right there.
Huh?
That's gang gang.
That's being gay
POF.
right there, and I'm like, yeah,
It's a little
that was
gay.
pretty fucking gay.
It's a little
of me.
gay. It's okay though. My mom's a lesbian, so
Really?
Yeah.
I reverse lesbian. People are not happy about that.
Can't please everybody.
A lot of black guys told me I wasn't a
Tough
lesbian
crowd.
though. It was just like the ones that want to fuck me. They were like, "You're not gay," and I'm like,
You're right.
"Well, she is."
Tonight I'm not.
No, literally, I remember. So I fucked 2 black guys in one night, right? As you do. Does anyone
As you
relate?
should.
I don't.
Anyone
but
relate?
I don't.
This is before I did comedy, also, so I'm hilarious. But the second black guy of the night, he came up to my fucking little counter in the Walmart that I worked at because he worked in the Walmart.
you fuck him at the Walmart?
No, but very close to it.
Okay.
Lynn, shout out.
and
to
the
Lynn.
and the mosh out back.
And it's a nasty,
Ew.
crusty apartment. It's not one
A
time
Lynn
in the basement,
apartment?
So, yeah. You know what's crazy? He was so gross and terrible. Only time I ever jizzed, lady jizz. Ew, I'm gonna throw up. What am I doing? Block this. Cut this out.
It's a clip.
That. Yeah,
It's
clip
actually
that.
gonna go
Actually,
viral.
yeah, clip that instead.
We going
First
viral.
time my lady
Uncut
jizzed.
penis. Anyways, what was I
Episode
saying?
title. Lady Jizz.
I genuinely blacked out for a second. I know I was talking about.
That's all right.
his
We'll
name
keep
was
you on
Lester,
track.
Lester the molester. So.
You were talking about fucking 2 black guys
Oh,
in
he
one night.
came up to my waxing thing at the Walmart spa, and he was like, "Yeah, you're not a lesbian," and I was just like, "Okay," but like I am though. 'Cause I was in love with the security guard there.
Okay.
So her name was RJ, but me and my friend, who thank God is also black, would call her BL, which
is.
obviously stood for black lesbian. Yeah. So
God damn.
as you do.
No room
I
for
like a good
ambiguity.
acronym.
No.
I like just
Yeah.
you know makes it easier.
I was just gonna say, makes it easier, you
Makes
know?
it easier. Everybody's gotta be.
Call him like you see him.
Call him like you see him.
You know?
So, anyways, yeah, starting comedy, lesbianism. How the fuck did we get to that?
We don't matter. This is the
This is
beautiful
great.
part about a podcast.
Yeah, this is
There's
great.
no rhyme or read. We have music, culture, bullshit, and everything in between.
I
So.
knew
So
they
give
would
us
be
all
on
your
board.
bullshit.
Yeah, you guys looked like you'd be on board for whatever. The
Oh
fuck
yeah,
was gonna
I'm here for the ride.
spew you out.
I'm here for the ride. I knew we were gonna be laughing today. So.
Dude, fucking
right.
Al. Shout out Al.
Yo,
from
shout out
Bad
Al.
Brain.
Shout out Al.
He
Shout
was just
out Al.
like, you wind her up, I know she's gonna fuck it.
That's-
Like, before he even met me. he was
That's
just
literally
like, I
what
know.
he said too,
Like
word for word.
practically
Yeah.
verbatim.
That's so funny. He knows. He should be my manager. I've had a manager before, actually, but
Really?
I fucked it up, and thought they were demons because they didn't talk to me for like a day. They didn't give me my money. Cut that out too. No, just kidding.
No, fuck that.
Nah.
Dude,
But they helped me produce my
Roland.
podcast called Pubecast.
Nice.
I waxed comedians and I interviewed them as I was waxing them. People like.
That's money.
yeah, that's
Well, there
great.
was no
That's
money,
so
but
cool.
it is a good idea, right? Should I bring it back?
Yeah.
Should we do it here, right here on this table?
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Oh, get a nice little.
We're gonna
Spread-
reboot.
we're gonna have
Little
them
sheet down.
butterfly, and
We
then
could
we're
do
gonna
it.
have you flip
Butterfly.
over and spread open so we can do the butt strip for all of y'all.
I
down.
can't even believe that
Wax
that's
my
how
ass.
we found each other is through. And you know what's crazy? Like, I got fake fired from the establishment because I was supposed to fill in for Raina, and then I had like a panic attack, and I was like, April Fools, I'm gonna call them and say I can't come in. And then the fucking front desk bitch texts me, and she goes, you don't need to come back.
Oh, what a bitch, dude.
I didn't come back. I didn't come back. And then the owner calls me. She's like, where are you? Like, and I go, you fired me. What do you mean? She's like, the GSAs or whatever they call them, they can't fire you. Like, do you want your job? And I was like, no.
Oh my god!
No,
just
I
some
don't
chick
want
with a
it.
fucking power trip was like, "Don't come into
No,
work."
we were just
Yeah, I don't want it.
we were just being asses.
Big hater. So let me ask you this
Were you a
then.
part of that? Did you tell her? You did.
She told me, she's like, I'm just gonna tell her she can't come
That's
back. I'm like,
hilarious.
well, I'm not coming in regardless.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah. Like, I don't care what you do. That's so
It's like, you know, that just means that you'll have to cover for everybody.
Right.
Good looking out,
Yeah.
though. I did not want the job. I really did not want it.
So let me ask you this then: if you were if you were to give me some, because I really want to do an open mic, I really
Oh,
do.
yeah.
So how do I go about writing material? Like, if you could give me
Okay.
any bit of advice right now outside, because honestly, after doing this podcast and putting myself out there to the whole
Yes.
fucking world for 45 weeks, I'm
feel
not
like
really
you could
worried
do
about
it.
being on stage in front of people. It's more
you
so
should not.
writing the bits
And being funny, that
yeah,
part
because
is
like
fucking
people
hard.
tell me I'm funny, but I don't think I'm a funny person. Like,
It's really
my
hard.
mannerisms that are
they're
funny.
laughing
Like,
at you, not
yeah,
with you.
because I'm this
Yeah.
big, my ears
They're
are like
laughing at
this.
him, his appearance. That's what happened to me. They were like, this fat cunt, pretty funny.
Hey,
Especially when
laugh's
she
a laugh,
falls.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hey.
it's a good time. It's like Wipeout. Remember that show?
That
But
show's
no,
great.
I think
I'm
like
giving you a coaster.
oh please, thank you. I think like obviously it's something you sort of have to have, but then also I see people learn how to do it. Like
Right.
I don't know if it's their autism that they can like pick up on a thing. Maybe they're masking or whatever it's called. They're mirroring. I
right.
don't know what the fuck. I don't suggest that. You know, unless you have the tism, which you probably do. You
I
do.
probably have a touch.
I diagnosed
Yeah, I
you.
got a little touch.
But I don't know, like I think just me forgetting all my jokes is what made me a better writer, because I knew like I had to like write on stage, and like I can't tell you how to do it, you know what I mean? Because like my method is not good. It's not recommended usually.
Not a
Most
one
people-
size.
But like the
Yeah.
like the baseline though would just to be basically pinpoint some funny moments in my life and find the best way to tell that.
Dude, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you just gotta do it.
I know.
I think
well, I'm
that's,
not
like,
gonna
the
go up
biggest
there
thing.
and not be funny though.
Yeah,
no, but I think you just
I
have to
ate
go
it
up
the
and
second time. Though.
I think you're going.
bombed
I think you're going
so
to
hard.
not be funny though, and I don't mean that as you not being funny.
Agreed. No,
I mean like
agreed.
Yeah.
anybody's first stand
you
up.
have to find your
so-
flow. Like,
But I
the
also
way
don't
how
want to
you're
go
gonna
in there
deliver.
like by
Like
the hair on my
crickets.
fucking nutsack and trying to like be like I
You
want
want
to
to have a plan.
I want to go in
kinda.
there like and be able to execute like okay I have 8 minutes on stage, let me beforehand have bits that I know I'm gonna, and like obviously you can feel what the crowd
Yeah,
is.
right.
If the crowd ain't feeling it, okay, I can move on to the next thing type of shit. But
you'll have to have something like an artillery of jokes
yes,
that you know work.
and I just don't know the best way to go about writing them.
I think
basically.
what do you it? I feel like Chris D'Elia said something like do what you think is funny. Pretty much. Like, I don't want to do anything that I don't personally think is funny.
Right.
Like, if I'm not watching my own clip and fucking laughing, then, like, throw it in the trash. You know?
Fair
It's the
enough.
same thing when we talked to Phil. I was like, "What's your favorite music?" And he's like, "Dude, I listen to my own shit." Maybe it was KMF. One of our
No,
music
it was
guests.
Phil. He
One of our
listens
Philly.
to his own shit.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
our music guests, they were like, dude, if I don't like my shit, why would anybody else? So
That's
like
so
when
true.
you ask me who my favorite artist is, I'm not full of my ego.
Yeah.
I just like my music because I
like
make
me.
my music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could say that about my comedy. No, I like watching myself.
I was gonna
in
say
a
you're
podcast,
funny.
you know?
Shut up.
Yeah, no,
Sounds
you-
like a fetish. I like watching myself.
No, but that's
be
what you were
funny.
saying. Like, you think your comedy is funny because it's your style. Like, it's not because it's you. It's because what you find is funny is what you talk about. Therefore, you'd want to listen to your style of comedy.
Yeah, and I feel like because I kind of got harassed into it, it's like I had people just being like, do it, And I watched stand up with my cousin. We would go like watch it first. Like the first comedian I saw was like Hannibal Buress. Like he was so fucking funny. It was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'll say that to comics that I'm friends with, and they're like, "What? Like you didn't start with like Louis C.K. or like
Hannibal
fucking
Buress.
Chappelle?" But like, yeah, Hannibal Buress, dude. And then I saw Adam Devine, who also
he's
is not
so
a
fun.
person that
He's
you're
funny.
like, what?
He was pretty funny. Didn't Hannibal Buress
But I love him.
expose Cosby? Wasn't that Hannibal Buress'
Yeah.
claim
Yeah.
to fame?
Yeah,
That's nuts,
I
dude.
fucking love him.
I got hip to a lot of comedians watching watching Bad Friends because Andrew Santino is a fucking
He's
riot. He
great.
does great stand. He's coming to the Wilbur.
I want to work with them. Like, I love
So,
Bobby, too.
Bobby
He's
Lee-
unhinged.
So fucking funny. The stuff they say.
Unfucking hinged.
So Bobby Mom.
When are you
I
going to
love
try
it.
to get on Kill Tony then?
Oh, so I actually stayed in Austin for like 6 weeks, and I tried to get on every fucking week.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm kind of glad it didn't happen. And I didn't go there for comedy. I got sent there for a job, my millionth job. I became a piercer. I found it on fucking Indeed. Shout out.
I remember that
Studs.
that era.
Oh,
that was
Is
the
that,
time.
is that type of job exactly what it sounds like?
It was just no, it wasn't lesbians. It wasn't what I would date, but
Yo.
a stupid joke about that. I don't even remember what it was. But either way, yeah, I trained with 2 they thems. That was fun.
Hold on. Shh. You guys ready?
ASMR.
It's
ASMR.
ASMR. High level ASMR. Ready?
Hurry up.
That wasn't that good.
fizz,
that wasn't
dude.
that
Alright,
good.
but
That wasn't that good. I'm sorry.
Do you like
I-
Harlan Williams?
I give it
Yes.
like a 5 out of 10.
I just did their fucking podcast. You can sign up.
really?
Anybody can do it. When a
Really?
stranger calls with a Z. Shout out.
No shit.
Shout out.
That's what's up. But you signed up for Kill Tony 6 times and didn't get on?
And didn't get on. Maybe 5 times. But do you watch Jordan Jensen? That's why I just said
Yep.
shout out like that too. Because I really probably have autism, and I will steal catchphrases that I like. And
I don't
I'll
think it's
shout them out
autism.
though. I'll shout
It's
them out.
giving a little bit of like ticks, you know.
Well,
Yeah, Tourette's.
ladies
Oh my
and
God.
gentlemen of all ages and various sexes and all that and genders and all that stuff, because we're inclusive here.
Yeah,
All right.
we
We
don't
are.
judge.
Look at us.
I'm gonna do it at some point in time, and
Jesus.
it's gonna go on the Patreon. That's gonna be Patreon
Your
material.
stand up.
Okay.
100%. I want to do it.
It's a
I've
good
been
idea.
saying this long before the podcast. Like,
Yeah, he has been.
because like I can tell a good fucking story. Like I know I can. And
Do you have trauma?
do I have
Hey, then
trauma?
that's probably what you should tell.
Are you
That's
kidding
great.
me?
He has a
You guys
lesbian
beaten.
mom.
You got a lesbian mom. Oh yeah,
I got all kinds of shit.
Yeah, you probably
Believe
have so
me.
much to pull from.
I really-
and your
I
accent.
really do.
That's what I was saying. You
It
just gotta-
just ties it
gotta do
all together.
I know. I'm gonna do it.
gotta
I'm
do
gonna
it.
do it, and we're gonna get it all on film.
Yeah,
and it's
you're
gonna go on the
be
fucking
in the
Patreon.
audience with
Oh,
us.
I will watch the fuck out of it.
Let's
You know how it's
go.
gonna
I
go?
might not laugh, but I support you.
Okay, that's
I don't
fine.
laugh at anyone. It's a
Just show
problem.
up. It's cool.
It's gonna go
Yeah.
the same way episode 1 of this podcast went. It's not
Awkward.
gonna. Like not
love
bad. Good enough for you to keep going.
And I was gonna say
Fair
it's gonna
enough.
make you stronger. I
Yeah.
bombed for like 4 years straight.
Well, I'm not
so-
expecting to go out there
No
and fucking
joke.
crush.
No,
I
definitely
more
not.
so want to go out there, no matter which way it goes, and at the end of it, feel like, okay, I actually just did that shit. And
Yeah,
B,
you'll
it
feel
wasn't
great no
that
matter
bad.
what.
Like,
Right.
I don't want to
Even if
walk
you eat
off
it.
like feeling like unfulfilled. Like,
Yeah.
even if I tank, like, just the fact that I can get up on a stage and try to be funny in front of people is
Right.
probably enough for
You'll
me.
feel amazing. You'll get addicted to it. I suggest starting in like Salem because they're building a whole fucking comedy scene out there. My friend Allie Del Franco, shout out.
Shout out.
Love that bitch. She's the best. She
Send her over.
literally brought all of us together. Like people that I've done comedy with for a while. Like I'm like we didn't talk to each other at all, but now she built this fucking scene in the North Shore, and like we're all just like you know we're pals.
I'm gonna stick my foot in that door.
and
Then.
we
How's
all
that?
fucking support each other. But
I wish
In
people.
there,
even
like
if we bomb.
swimwear.
I wish there was a little bit bigger of a podcast scene out our way.
I know.
You know, because it's a small community, and I don't know. You're from here, so you can either agree or disagree with the next statement. It is very hard to do anything comedy podcast. It doesn't really matter what it is when you're from where we're from, because
Yes.
everybody. And again, Vinny P has this saying that he likes to say: "There's a picture it as a pie." There is enough slices of the pie for everybody to eat
Yes.
and win, but everyone would rather
Have the whole pie.
have the whole pie and say fuck you.
Greediness.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know people who are influencers who I'm not even gonna say names on the pod right now because
Yeah.
whatever. I'm just not gonna go there, and you'll know the person.
Yeah.
We'll talk after,
I
but.
probably already know.
You 100%. You factually do, but it's like somebody. You know, I grow up with people who are in the scene who we could help each other and put each other on the map, but instead
Right.
they want to leave me on red. They don't want to come on the podcast.
Red?
Oh, I'm too. You know. Oh, you're not
Red.
big enough. Like. You shitting me? Like Al
I don't
came.
care about
Al
that.
came on here and was like, "Yo, fuck all that shit. Like we all need to be putting each other on." So
Right.
basically in a nutshell, what I'm saying is it's very, very fucking hard to do anything when you're from Boston or from the North Shore, South Shore. Like it's hard. Nobody wants to put on. So the fact you're saying that there's a community of comedians in the North Shore,
and it's new,
that everybody's putting on for each other and all that. Like
so
that's the shit I love
supportive.
to hear. Like that's the shit that we need to be
It's
doing.
amazing. I never wanted to go to fucking Salem. I look like I would love Salem, and I just didn't fucking go there.
And you know what the fucked up part is too? And I've been saying this since day one when we started this shit, is that part of the reason I did want to do this was to give people a platform to come. Like, we don't have the biggest following, right? But you're here and you're promoting yourself to a degree. And the people that don't know who you are after this podcast, like our hundreds of people that tune in here, now are going to know. And that's the fucking point. That's the beauty of it. So, like,
people.
you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Get hip.
But all right,
I
then.
appreciate you guys.
Oh, yeah, of course. Like, you know,
What's, before we
Go ahead.
you started moving the mouse, so before we move on to threads or
Go ahead.
anything, what clubs in Salem are you performing at? Like, where is the comedy music scene in Salem? Like, where can I go to watch the current comedy scene?
So,
Good question.
My friend Allie hosts an open mic at Direwolf. It's called Hollowed Ground. Like, too many fucking names. I love it though, and it's in a fucking basement in a bar in Salem. Nice. It's so fucking fun, so supportive, and there's always a fucking audience. Like, I hate to say this, I have fans there.
Hey,
like,
That's
it.
dope.
Great.
Like,
That's great.
it feels
People
great.
look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with you fuckers. You have mental problems, but I appreciate you.
It's like, you spent money to be here and listen to
They
me?
don't spend any money because it's an open mic, so anybody can fucking do it.
Fair
You guys
enough.
can do it. Come fucking sign up.
Yeah, there you go. There's your
I'm gonna do
opportunity.
it.
And Cinema Salem, they are now doing like theater shows there, and there's this guy Sean Lynch who used to live in L.A. I don't know if you guys remember
I
the
know
show
that name.
Yeah, it sounds
Celebrity
familiar.
Deathmatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like produced it.
That's
And I'm
where I
like,
know
oh,
the
shit,
name
this
from.
fucking guy that looks like Drew Carey. That could be my dad also, or also my brother. I love him. I was gonna say I have a weird ancestral friendship with him.
I was gonna say no.
Yeah.
That's not the one.
Nah, that's not what I meant to say. No, but he's my father. He's my comedy father. But no, he moved back from L.A. and you know, him and Allie started bringing these shows, and now they're bringing like New York comics to
Hell yeah.
perform in Salem, and like they're building a scene that was not there. It was non-existent.
That's so dope.
That's what's up. Yeah.
It's insane.
That's like-
so fuck Austin. See ya, bitch. I really did not enjoy Austin.
No?
Like, no one's funny there. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I know it hurts. Well,
Sorry, we don't have
Shane
Texas
Gillis moved
listeners
there
yet,
later,
so. Yeah,
yeah. Funny people did move there, so thank God.
Yeah. Funny people inhabited. They're not from there.
They're not from there.
inside
Fuck no.
and the funny part about like you even being here is that like you know Arena, so it's not even like
Very
we
well.
just
So
like
crazy.
we had a recommendation from Al to bring you on. It was like just weird how those dots connected. So I'm
Insane.
happy that it did too, because
Yep.
Funny
So
about
funny.
European wax.
We've had some times.
And then we worked at a lash place together. That was definitely a
And we got
MLM.
scammed.
We got scammed
That was
by
great.
Guy Fieri.
Thanks
That's
a
one of
lot,
my
Michael
favorite
Rupert.
chefs.
We remember
We
you.
remember you. We're coming for you. Just kidding. No, we're not.
I still had $80 in my tip jacket and a pair of Vans that you owe me, you bitch. That was so
Dang.
terrible.
all right.
Nothing worse.
By the way, Amazing Lash will be closed indefinitely. Happy Thanksgiving.
What a treat.
Literally 2
I quit
days
before
Later.
that happened.
before Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh, I don't have a job.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Well,
They were gonna try to take me to court for the payment of
Yeah.
the fucking.
You owed them like $3,000.
Yeah. Same thing happened with the piercing place. They put me up in like a fucking luxury like hotel like apartment for 6 weeks, and like you know you were supposed to like continue working there, but I got fired on the second day back in Boston because the manager was like, "Did you just smoke weed?" And I was like, "Yes, of course." And she was gonna let me off the hook, but then, you know, she's like, you know, you can't do it while you're here. And I go, I'm not gonna be able to not do that. Who says that, first of all? And this was $65K a year to pierce ears, mind you.
wow.
I'd get stoned to do it.
Stupid.
In the name of comedy.
I mean, I live at home, so like, I'm willing to take risks.
You never get ahead unless you take a risk.
I just have ADHD and I can't control myself. That's actually what it is. I didn't take my Adderall that day, and I was
She said,
On
I'm not
one.
going to
Oh,
not
man,
be able to do
That's
that.
so
Yeah.
funny.
I love
my
that for you.
exact words.
Speaking of
I live at home,
Adderall,
I could take risks.
But anywho,
Shit. What do you guys say? Anybody else have any questions or statements for Kaitlin, or are we rolling into the fucking show now?
No, Roland, I just wanted to drag you along to an open mic so we can watch you do it.
Dude, I'm gonna do it.
That's it.
do it.
Yeah.
Bring the camera.
I will.
We need the
Oh,
content.
Yeah.
Watch me follow my fucking midget face.
Listen, it's more than most people have the balls to do.
She laughed. She laughed.
There you
and
go.
I
It's a place to
barely
start.
fucking laugh. It's the
Hey.
depression. I'm so nasally too. I'm like,
It's all right. I'm pretty nasally myself. I got a deviated septum.
Some more
Can't really
trans.
breathe too well out of one nostril. No, it's not. It's not from what you think.
Hey, I didn't say it.
All right,
I was
so
thinking cock. Like what?
Nah,
How do you-
shit.
it's just- I don't make sense.
So close.
before,
So close.
One less C
letter.
and one more E.
so I'm just gonna throw this out here before we roll into the thready threads. I do not have a glitch in the Matrix this week. We're skipping out on a glitch. I couldn't find any worthy. We've had some glitches that weren't necessarily glitches. We've been running thin on the glitch, so we're gonna put it to rest
We're
for the
gonna
week.
dish
So
the glitch.
I'm sorry, guys, ladies that tune in, watch, and if you're tuning in and watching on YouTube, fucking hit the subscribe button, bitches.
What he meant to say was there was a glitch picked out and it disappeared.
Boom, there's your glitch. Okay, I love the bad roommates.
Same.
I think they're hilarious, so this is where we're going to start today. Roommate gets mad when someone shits. 3 people, 1 bathroom. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Anyone thinks it's okay / necessary to flip out about them needing to shit? Is it okay to make a big deal over how it smells? Anyone have a roommate where they feel like they need to ask permission to shit? I would wake up and need to use the washroom. They're from the UK, because that's what UK people say.
Washroom,
Isn't
bro.
it? The man dem.
I'm Kyle. I know all
From
the
the
Washroom.
they will get right up after and use the washroom. They would see the bathroom door closed.
It's not a washroom door.
I know they switch it up real quick there, right?
Fucking men dumb.
And the man dem don't know what they're saying here. And they storm back into their room and complain that they've had to pee for a while and they can't use the washroom because I shit. How would you handle this?
All right, hang on.
Vinny P, what do you got?
We had a lot of back and forth as we read through that. Can I just recap what we're
Go ahead.
hearing here?
Cap it up.
Someone shit.
Yep.
It smelled bad.
Yep.
The other person doesn't want to piss because it smells so bad, and they're saying, "Can you please shit less?"
Yeah, they're
that what's
basically
happening?
saying there's 3 people in one bathroom and
So,
people be flipping
3
out when
roommates.
people shit.
I think you gotta get over it. No one likes to smell shit.
Dude, everybody poops.
There's literally a room in the
Give it a
house
day.
designated for shitting. You can't get mad at the person for doing that in that room. They
For-
want to shit in the kitchen sink? Sure, get mad. But like,
maybe they should do that as a retaliation for the anger.
There you
from
go.
another person.
I like your train of thought there.
I think, don't get me wrong, like it's always fun to give someone shit for the shit that they
They
take.
deserve it.
Just
You
get
know
some
what I mean?
poopery, man.
Like, you,
yeah, get some incense. Like,
yeah, or
you
just
know what I mean?
make fun of them and go piss.
You know what's funny?
Like, what the fuck did you eat? And then that's the end of it.
Growing up in my house, my dad always kept matches in the bathroom
People
for when
do
you
that.
shit.
People
And
do
I'll
that.
tell you what, if you
They
light a
work.
match after
my
you
dad did
shit,
that.
it works better than an incense. It works
Yeah.
better than a fucking... Because honestly, you don't want to let an incense smell like a fucking 7-Eleven
Yeah, but
store,
you're just gonna light the poop fumes on fire?
Not the
heat
dookie
'em up.
particles
Just heat 'em
lit
up.
up.
I'm telling you, that burnt sulfur gets rid of that shit stink real quick. The only problem I'm truly having with this thread here is that you can't go... If you're from the ends... The mandema from the ends.
This fucking guy.
Why are we
Can you
using
get him under
bathroom,
control, please?
bathroom
I'm
and
trying.
washroom?
I'm trying.
I have a Canadian brother. He used to say washroom, and I was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Yeah, like you can't just say washroom and then in the next sentence say bathroom. You're
Oh, they did-
You're confusing us.
Yeah,
here.
they're switching it up.
Which one is
Little
it? Because
thing they do, or whatever they say.
Washroom.
what's
They
funny
drink.
is we call it a bathroom, right? Because yeah, you take a
motherfucking
bath. I mean, most
bathroom.
people. I don't know. Most
Bathe.
people bath or bathe, but like. You know, I think you probably shit in the bathroom more than you take a shower. No, I mean I've taken 3, 4, 5 shits in a day. I only take 1 shower a day.
Fair.
Countless.
Just saying. So
So what's the solution?
the
here?
solution here is to just
Gotta
keep
be
taking your
roommate.
shits.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say we're shitting.
The man dem can
We're
move
shitting.
out.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do
I
about
don't know,
it.
like hold your nose when you go in. I don't know.
The only thing that
I don't know
would
what to
make
tell
me
you.
feel any differently is if they weren't flushing.
Yo, leaving the floaters, bro.
I
Not
don't like
leaving
that
Mr.
they're.
Hanky in the fucking toilet. That's rude.
But
as
why
shit.
are they on Reddit trying to get advice?
Oh,
about this?
listen.
Oh, you gotta see
There's
Reddit.
a lot
People
of-
put stuff on Reddit.
A lot
It's
of
wild.
things.
What people
Backlog
put
some of our episodes. Fucking unreal. Like we have a problem with the amount of shit that people come to Reddit about that we talk about on the show.
People will be like, I'm not sure what's wrong, but I put Tabasco in my pee hole and it burns.
What should I do?
Just wondering, is it best to dip it in milk or cream?
Probably milk. Maybe both.
I would say
What are you
cream.
guys talking about?
Cream.
It's a little heavier.
Sounds delicious.
A lot more probiotics.
And then these are the
cultures.
conversations we have.
However, shout out Reddit because without Reddit we wouldn't have
We'd
much
be
of a
nothing.
show. So
We'd be nothing.
shout out
I
Reddit.
don't have thoughts.
Yeah,
so
keep shitting.
I like this.
Keep shitting.
Keep shitting, roommate.
keep
You
shitting.
keep shitting.
We're gonna save this one. All right, I like this one. All right, I want everybody. This is rejected Yankee Candle scent. So if you could make up a scent for a Yankee Candle that would be rejected, what would the scent be?
Roommate shit.
Creamed corn.
Oh,
You're disgusting.
wait, would it have pieces of
thinking
corn
about-
in the candle?
Yeah, absolutely.
And as it burns, it just pops and crackles.
Yeah, it makes popcorn.
Vaginas we used to wax.
I was just gonna say probably
Pussy scented candle.
Filthy
hot
pussy.
yoga vagina.
Yeah. Filthy hole.
Filthy hole. That's just so ambiguous.
I know.
Which hole?
Worse.
They're all filthy.
Unmedicated BV.
Oh, man.
Not the BV puss.
You guys are disgusting.
God damn it, Vinny P. What's your scent, brother? Oh, you already said it, right?
Yeah,
The roommate shit.
I will say,
Caitlin, what's yours?
What?
She said a
Since
bunch
I
of
have
them.
HPV.
a
What?
hole. Stinky hole.
What's the?
What's your
Yeah,
rejected?
it was. It's filthy hole. Nice
Filthy
hole.
ambiguous. Yeah.
Yo, I want to
Okay.
know what the picture on that candle would be.
My face.
The filthy hole?
My face.
My
my,
face.
my face and body.
A friggin' cream pie.
Dude, you know what would be so funny? Have you guys ever burned... Have you ever burned a candle and then, like, when you blow it out, the wax settles and there's, like, a divot where the wick is?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's where my finger goes.
That's how filthy hole should burn all the time.
like
a little-
Yeah. I like
You're gonna have
it.
someone finger blasting that
We're onto
thing.
something here.
That's gonna be me. I love putting my
I
finger
know
in
that's
there.
very retards love that for
Yeah.
ASMR or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll stick my fingers in some wax.
Why not?
Hot wax play.
All right, that was good. I like that. All right, question for everybody. What can you truly never understand until you've experienced it? I'm going to go like real cut dry. Not that I've ever experienced this because I don't have a pussy, but childbirth, maybe? That's a real logical answer.
Couldn't tell you.
Being black.
I was
Just
That
kidding.
too?
I know about that.
The two of you.
beat me to it.
The two of you with examples you
I was
can't
gonna
relate
say
to.
I
You beat me to it.
actually do know what that's like.
Percentage.
6%.
I have to look at the camera. Don't yell.
I will say, for like a half serious one, something that I did, and it's hard to explain. I went skydiving once.
Oh my God, I want to do that.
It literally feels like you're swimming. I don't know how else to explain
Like you're
it.
just weightless.
You're weightless, but you can like you can feel the air fluid around you as
Right.
you're falling.
Well, because you're like cutting through it.
yeah, almost as if you're like swimming, and it's cold, like you jumped into the ocean.
How do you breathe?
Wow.
You don't.
No.
Well, you fall pretty quick, so.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds.
I want to
Can't
do that.
breathe?
That would be a
nuts.
dope content if we went skydiving.
Never doing it again.
No way. You wouldn't do it again?
Nope.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I landed and I was like, nice job, you're an
I
idiot.
don't want to hurt the environment with my body falling on it. So I'll just wait. Just, draw a few LBs before
Oh, I am very curious to Caitlin's answer on this one. What's a common porn fantasy that's actually a total nightmare in real life?
all the ones.
I think that's
We,
fair.
we say R word here.
Oh,
The
all the
great-
R-word retarded ones. Oh, sorry. The RR scenes.
The double
that
R.
I watched.
Redacted.
Yeah. What's that
Common
mean?
porn
I'm dumb.
fantasy that actually might be a total nightmare. I feel like
Yeah,
for
I
a
have a
woman,
lot.
if for a woman, it might be like
It's all of them.
dangling your head off the side of the bed and
What if you have a stuffy nose that day, though?
exactly.
You know what? I feel like would be a nightmare for a man is cucking. Like,
Yeah, no thanks.
I am not watching another man do my spouse.
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie. I kind of need a man that wouldn't mind being that, though, just to know that he loves me. But I don't want to be a
assert
whore.
your
I don't-
dominance.
I'm-
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's interesting.
I don't
Sit
want to
back
hurt
and watch.
anyone's feelings. I just want him
Watch
to
it.
hurt his own feelings first. You know what I mean? I like emo guys. So, You're sad.
All right. Someone's looking for relationship advice here. This should be fucking interesting, right?
Oh my god!
So,
Can we paraphrase this?
God damn.
I'll run through it. I can read now. I read book. I can read now because I read books.
I read books.
We debunked it.
High level book swab.
Oh shit! I still owe you to.
We're all Adam Sandler.
Text me next week to bring those books.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I, 36 female, just found out my boyfriend, 32 male, is married. Do I tell the wife? Do we want to leave it there? Do we want to read context?
36 female. I was half listening. Sorry. Just found out my boyfriend, 32 male, is married. Do I tell the wife?
Why do you want to do that? Let the man them do what they want to do.
I mean, you're fucking him.
Let her figure it out.
Like,
Your
I
boyfriend.
don't know.
because you want to go. Listen, the easiest way to get caught. I've never cheated, but I would imagine the easiest way to get caught
Good save.
is I haven't. Truly, I haven't.
I believe him weirdly.
I really haven't.
I was waiting to not
I'm
believe
a
him.
pretty good guy. I'm an
good
okay. I'm an
guy.
okay guy.
He's a
I'm a
chill
swell
guy.
guy. I'm a chill guy. I'm
Yeah.
very demure.
Demure.
All right.
Very.
But no, I think the easiest way to just expose this is to make sure that man does not shower before he goes home to his wife, because that wife is gonna smell his dick and
Gonna smell the
off rip. He's gonna
smell.
take his underwear off. There's gonna be cummy dew on there still, and she's gonna be like, "What is that?" And he can't just chalk it up to dry skin.
Maybe I'm just unlucky in life. I've never come home to have my girlfriend or wife ask to smell my dick.
Me either.
Never
but
happened.
Me either.
It does happen.
Me either.
I don't know. You strike me as someone that might smell a dick.
Let me smell that.
No. My ex-boyfriend had a whole wife in Colombia the whole time, but I didn't know about
Wow.
her. But I got caught, like, emotionally cheating, I guess. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's on, like,
Yep.
Facebook Messenger, it's not real. You're just talking, you know?
Sure.
Right.
But it was still, you know.
Words cut
I'm
deep.
still guilty, but...
I guess just
Yeah,
like
I
tell
don't
the wife
care.
if you
I
want
hate
to
him.
end your
I'm
good
messy.
time.
I'm here for telling the wife.
Yeah, but if you tell the wife, he might not.
We're girls.
he-
We're gonna tell the fucking wife.
Yes.
Yeah, but
and
then-
I'm gonna be a
but then-
bitch about it.
but
Like,
then you're
"Come
gonna
fucking
ruin
your
it."
man, bitch. Like,
But then you're gonna ruin what you have going on
No.
if you expose it.
how am I gonna ruin it?
I kind of read. They live 2 hours apart.
Oh, that's see. Maybe I should have read the context.
It's the first sentence.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think. Do what you want.
Do what you
I
want
don't
to
know,
do.
what you want.
It's fucking free country, man.
I don't
Go
think.
off.
Let's just get this out of the way. I don't think you should be fucking a married dude, but you're already doing it.
You're already in
You're
it.
already
So,
there.
Like, what do you want to do? You want it?
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want to come out of
Yeah.
this?
What do you expect?
You want to stir shit up?
That's not very demure.
it's not.
I just found out my boyfriend is married. Do I tell the wife? Why? Another case of why the fuck are you coming to Reddit with this? Dude, you don't
I
have
know.
friends. You don't have girlfriends that you
Or, like,
gossip
a
with.
sense of
And
self.
let's just be honest. It's not your boyfriend. It's some
Nah.
dude that's fucking you from
Yeah.
2
Yes,
hours
it is,
away.
Vinny.
Yeah, yeah.
She's going. She's
Please.
getting picked up
Please. He's
during
like,
booty call hours.
In more than one way.
yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's our man.
Oh, what happened?
Well, tell his wife then. Fuck him.
Go for it. Reach for
I'd
the
be like, you know
stars.
what? He's our husband. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would
man.
be crazy.
Become Polly.
At
Be like, bitch, you Mormon?
If this man was smart, he'd finesse a menage a trois
Exactly. Polly
gang.
hit us with
That-
the,
that's a
men are
very-
naturally polyamorous. We're
This
not
is-
meant
I
to
do
be
kinda think
tied
that, though.
down to one.
This one's hilarious to me. If a male ejaculated in space, would he be propelled backwards upon ejaculation?
Half a mile an hour.
I'm gonna have to go with yes.
How strong is the rope? What's the velocity? What's the 2x4?
Thank you. Someone's asking the
mathematician?
scientific
I'm
questions here.
smart.
How
That's what I'm
strong
saying.
is the
That's what I'm
rope?
talking about,
Right.
Caitlin. You're
Right.
asking the real
I
fucking
watch
questions.
too many male-driven podcasts.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm going
I'm a whore,
absolutely.
so.
I mean, if the velocity of X is
Velocity of X, Y, then
Y
Z is
equals
cum.
M. Y equals
Z equals cum.
Y equals MX plus B. Apparently,
right,
Duh.
I don't know, man.
guys.
Not everybody's got power in their ejaculation.
I guess it would depend on when the last time he ejaculated was.
True. How long you been holding the nut
How's
for?
See?
Storaging. Yes, the nut. Hibernating.
All right, we've been pulling some great stuff from the Twitter
great.
Tinder subreddit. This is great. So here's a bio, right? Looking for long term and open to short, which short men, short term, I don't know.
had that
A little bit of
option
both.
on mine.
That's it. Take
The about me, right? Neurodivergent empath. Immigrant roots, learning how to radically rest and generate more laughter into dismantling systems of oppression
My
and
favorite thing to
collective liberation.
Favorite hobby of mine.
Lefty F12, mostly sober, very COVID conscious. Please be ready
I
to
love the vaccine.
please be ready to discuss and respect personal risk tolerances and boundaries.
Man, get
I love
fucked.
boundaries.
Get fucked is right. That's what she's trying to do. But
Are you
with that bio,
serious,
you ain't getting
guys?
it.
She
What,
sounds
Vinny?
so
She sounds
cool.
like a fucking peach.
Let me ask you this.
She sounds
That's
like
a peach.
dream.
a pain in my ass.
She probably fucks great.
I'm telling you right now, which way do you swipe to get rid of? Is it left? I'm swiping left on her
Same.
with the quickness. Not to mention, what is this picture?
yeah, I was getting really
Like, what is this?
concerned about the
You don't even have
It's not even
tits.
cleavage.
You
What
don't even
is
have
it?
tits.
Right.
I don't even
At
know what
least
body
push
part
the
that
fat
is.
together. You know?
What's an F12?
That's what I was wondering.
Is it a truck?
Lefty.
It's an F-150.
Clip that.
close
Clip.
enough.
That's a clip. I love
Like, dude, when you start calling yourself keys on a keyboard, I think I'm gonna pass. Like,
into dismantling systems of oppression and collective liberation.
She's a control.
She's very well spoken.
She's neurodivergent,
But where's the
guys.
tits? Okay.
Yeah, no
Where's the
tits.
tits?
That,
As
I'm
a
not
former
even sure
lesbian.
if that's a breast.
That's not. That's a unibreast.
it's kind of
Uni boob?
it's kind of looking like they're poking out. Like they,
It looks that way, but
like
it's,
her
where's
titties
her
don't
face?
her
we think
titties
it's
don't
real?
want to be friends.
do we think it's real?
There's
That's-
twins. Sisters.
Yeah,
Cousins.
Okay.
I'd like to believe it is.
Okay.
Just because
That's fine.
for the sake of the
Second
pod.
cousin.
I mean, those are some pretty hard nipples. Forgive
Yeah,
me,
look,
Kel,
she
but look at that
Guys,
thing.
She's poking out
It's
the
cut off
sides.
here. This is the cleavage.
Oh,
the nips
you're
are probably
right.
somewhere
You're
Down here.
You're right.
But
That's
you
no
could tell
fun.
that her boobies don't want to be friends because one, they're just on separate sides of the
Listen,
chest.
as a
Yeah, they're on
fucked up
different ends of the
titted
table.
person, I know what. I don't know
It'd
what she's
be like
doing.
that.
Actually, I actually don't know what she's doing. She's doing it wrong. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts when
like
you
it.
see a
I don't
profile like this? I'm swiping left. Swiping left.
You're gonna be. You guys are mean to the neurodivergent.
No, it has nothing to do with the neurodivergence.
No, it's the
everything
tits.
else past the neurodivergence.
Listen, I
That's
fucked
the problem.
a short,
She lost
rope
us
Mexican
after
man
the neurodivergent.
last February.
I can deal with you being fucking dumb.
It wasn't good.
What I can't deal with is your titties not being friends
It's
with
being
each
a
other.
fucking
That's a
truck,
problem.
an F12. Like what the fuck?
F12.
Stop making those in 1913.
What kind
Yo,
of bird
no
pooping on my
shit.
car in the morning is this?
Dude, that ain't no bird, yo.
That's not even a dog shit. Someone squatted on that biddy right
That
there.
is definitely a human shit.
Sorry, the audio listeners get fucked right here.
my gosh.
Like,
Also-
what'd you do to deserve that?
That's
Somebody
probably the.
hates your
Yeah.
fucking guts.
I'm gonna tell you what that
to
is.
do something like that.
That was
Fiber
the
deficiency?
last thread we read with the she's dating the married, she's fucking the married guy. That's the wife shitting on her car.
For real.
And that's too much fiber.
That's
I'm gonna throw up.
crazy.
Make it go away.
That's
No,
crazy.
Why is it in pieces? It looks like
no.
cedar shit.
You know
Oh,
what?
man.
At least they put most of it next to the windshield wipers. So
That is considerate.
Smear
flip a
that
switch and get
Yeah,
rid of it.
Not under.
I'd be so mad if I came out to my car with shit on my windshield that wasn't bird shit.
So one of my buddies in high
Human
school,
fecal matter.
one of my buddies in high school got like beat for a bag. It was like an eight, you know what I mean, like a little bag of weed, and he took dog shit in a bag
Tell me put on the handles.
on the underneath of the handles on all four, so you couldn't see it. But when you reached and grabbed
Oh,
Handles
got-
of what?
it, the car.
The
the
car.
car.
Yeah. Yeah, so you
That's-
like couldn't see any of the dog shit, but as soon as you like touched something,
Oh, I
I have
hate
like
shit.
OCD. Like,
that's what you get for scamming someone for $10.
Yeah.
That.
Fucking $10.
All right, on to the next. Made my racist coworker uncomfortable after he made a joke. Oh
For
wow.
it.
I've been
Yep.
there.
So, I, 23 female, have been at my job for about a year. I'm one of the youngest in my department and one of the few women of my background. I usually ignore workplace banter, but one coworker, Steven, 34 male.
With the PH.
with a-
Already don't like them.
That's my middle name. Fuck out of here.
With the PH?
Yes.
Yikes.
Ooh, you can break up now.
She goes, "Yikes."
Wow. What a slap in the face that was.
Nice knowing you.
I know. 86.
Stefan.
Annie style.
I know. That's
Rena's
a
like,
problem,
A
right?
fucking statistic.
But I drink Red Bull,
Fuck
not
Steven.
Monster, so I got that going for me.
Brandon's like, I wouldn't be caught dead with a PH, Steven.
Facts. Stevie! Steven, 34 male, has a habit of making subtle comments that don't sit right with me. At first, it was small things. He'd ask where I'm from or joke about how I must be great at handling spicy food. I never made a big deal out of it, but last week at lunch, he decided that apparently I am lucky. they probably needed to hit their diversity quota.
It's all fun and games until you're an asshole.
I know,
I
man.
know.
Like,
He started so light. Like,
Right.
oh, you have a nice.
people just
strong
want
digestive
to
system
lose their
for the
jobs.
curry.
I'm guessing he always does this sort of thing because everyone let out a good old chuckle. I almost hesitated, then I let it go and said maybe. But it's crazy how I got promoted so fast while you've been in the same role for like 10 years. Maybe they have a quota for that too. Okay, you go, girl.
Get him.
I'm guessing everyone got uncomfortable because the room went dead silent. You could hear the clock on the wall almost. Steven looked at me like a kicked dog and said that he was just joking. I didn't really care to hear it, so I just smiled. Later, my manager told me that Steven felt humiliated and that I should be more professional. I said I responded the same way he spoke to me.
Bitch talks too much.
Good
checked
for
out
you,
a
though.
long time ago.
Yeah, fuck that, Steven.
Yeah, fuck Steven, bro.
I'm kind of on his side. That was too long. No, I'm just kidding.
Quit talking, bitch.
Yeah, that was really long.
So, go ahead. No.
women's.
I was going to say something completely unrelated. So,
Oh, I mean, dude, it's like cool to have fun and like poke at people, but
Microaggressions at work.
He clearly went
not
like a
the
little too
aggressions.
far.
well, it's one of them ones where like we're in 2025 and, you know, you just can't walk that line, in my opinion, anymore. Like,
It's not fun
Let me
for
just
anyone.
say, if we don't welcome you to do racial-driven jokes, don't try it because
fair.
you just really never know our
gonna
reaction.
bomb.
It's very fair.
And you can't be mad at our negative reaction of it.
I think that's fair.
You just can't be.
I mean,
Well,
if you want to fucking play the game, be prepared to win or lose.
play stupid game, win stupid prizes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
You'll probably lose, dude, because
Not everyone is down with that.
He
shit.
probably wasn't funny. Also,
and that's also
Right.
it too. Like
That'll
the delivery
anger
was probably terrible.
I mean,
yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. So like, it's so different when you actually know the person you're joking with.
Exactly.
Like,
True.
I haven't made any racial jokes to you, but I would hope you know that if I did, I am not malicious about it.
Right.
But like some
I'm
douchebag, yeah, right. But like some douchebag
too.
making diversity hire jokes, that's not like in good fun.
Yeah.
it's just not.
But
so,
but what if she was the diversity hire?
well, then
She
truth hurts.
was, but still.
You said it. I didn't
During
say it.
Black
Listen,
History
I didn't say it.
Month.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I
During
didn't say it.
Black History Month.
Martin Luther King, shout out.
Stefan.
Nah, see, because like
No, he was
I'm,
white. It was Steven.
I'm very big on dark humor. I do find like racially driven jokes funny, but in the right setting. A workplace is not the right setting.
Not even the rights. It needs
The
to be
recipient
funny.
needs to be like
I've
willing to
bombed
be
in
in on
front
a
of-
joke.
Right.
That and it needs to be funny. Like I hate a lazy racial joke. Like it
Yeah.
honestly just sounds like you're being
lazy.
passive aggressive,
Yeah.
Right.
And trying to like
Ruffle some
like
feathers.
you're not funny.
Yeah, Steven clearly has a history.
himself.
Yeah, fuck you, Steven.
Absolutely. See, it's the pH. I'm telling you.
It's fucking white people.
I found this thread
During Black History Month, that's
and it
right,
kind of
honey.
like hit home for me because I'm going through like a transition point in my life
are.
where like
What
I'm
are you
trying to switch careers. Like I'm a chef right now.
Not
So,
that kind of
yeah.
transition.
Nope,
Call
not
me
that
Kylie
one.
now.
No, cut that.
I'm asexual.
Cut that.
But no, I really liked this thread because it was like kind of a motivational thing. And I feel like sometimes we don't bring enough seriousness to the pod, which we're a comedy pod, so it's not always supposed to be serious. But I feel like it's been a while since we've brought something like serious to the pod.
Are you transitioning or are we still talking about
Yeah,
Steven?
what, and what an episode.
No, we're
to
moving
do
on.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
we're
love
moving on.
being
Sorry.
serious.
I wasn't clear about it.
Just kidding.
Well, you could take something from this too if you pay attention.
If you didn't check out halfway.
Yeah.
Just try. Just
So on that note though, like sidebar right now, just remind me next time that she comes on, we need shorter threads.
Okay.
That's right.
I'm the fucking obesity diversity hire at most jobs, so.
But no,
you know, I get it.
So the motivational thing for today is nobody can take what's truly meant for you. If something is destined for you in life, no one can prevent you from getting it, implying that your true path or opportunities will find you regardless of others' actions or interference. It's a message of trust in the universe and your own destiny.
Fuck yeah.
Reading
I
that
love all
today,
that
like,
shit.
really gave me, like, just got the gears turning a little bit because I know we all hit bumps in the road. We all hit roadblocks. We all hit a point where we feel like we keep running into a brick wall and we don't know how to get around it. But for those of you out there who do feel that way, and again, we've all felt that way, like this just said, nobody can fucking take what is truly for you. keep persevering, keep pushing forward, and you will find a way for that. And if you don't, then it's not meant for you.
And you stink if you
Yeah,
don't
you suck.
find it, loser.
Asshole.
But I really
That
liked
was
that. So,
inspirational.
guys, just nobody could take what's truly meant for you. Point blank, period.
Yeah, that, I mean, and that, dude, fuck the haters. Like, you do you. That's what
Always-
that says.
always do-
You do you.
Haters.
Like you
Hate us.
pursued comedy, right? Everyone pushed you into doing it. It may not have been something that you wanted to do, but you're doing
Yeah.
it since 2016, and it's
Now
meant
look at
it's
you.
meant for you. Like
Just keep going.
You're not there where you want to be. With the podcast, we're not anywhere near where we want to be, but obviously
doing it, though.
we're doing it, and it's obviously meant for us because it's working. And it's a fucking marathon, not a sprint. Sometimes, So
And we're having fun.
that's
bitch.
it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What's the point of life if you're not having
The
fun, man? You
haters.
gotta laugh, you gotta have fun, you gotta enjoy
Yes.
the small victories in life. So just keep fucking chugging away, dude. That's it.
Don't be a pussy.
Wow.
Be a pussy.
So inspirational.
Right? That was good, man. That was good.
Yeah.
You're welcome, motherfuckers.
Take what's yours.
Take it. You know what's funny about that? I've always had this thing where I fuck around with my best friend, Lucia. I always tell him, dude, it's already yours. Like, you want that chef position, bro? It's literally yours. Just go and it's already yours. Just go and get it. It's yours. And he's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
You
Like,
said you want that what? I heard like Shepherd's Row. I don't know what.
The chef
no,
job.
chef job. I was making an example.
It's the same
like
thing
shepherd's pie.
with Bambino when he says you got to be delusional.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I've heard that,
Yep.
and I am.
Yeah.
Fake it until you,
gotta-
make
yeah.
They
it.
call
gotta
me
be-
delusional all the time.
Listen,
Gotta be Delulu.
When I
you know?
get behind this mic, I'm fucking Joe Rogan, dude.
That's it.
We get the Joe Rogan experience, all right? When I get behind this mic, I'm a fucking professional podcaster.
And I'm him health wise. I say that literally every day. I literally always say I'm Joe Rogan. I did carnivore for one day. It was awesome.
There was a time you were keto for
was
like
keto for 2
48
days.
hours.
Last week,
2 days, 48
I
hours.
lost like 10 pounds in a day, and then I gained it all back. I'm Joe
was
Rogan,
great.
bitch.
What's up?
So
Get it.
All right, moving on. Back to the fucking funny stuff. If you had to wear a t-shirt with your most used phrase, what would your shirt say? You guys already know what mine is. You guys already know.
Say it.
With that being said, that's my like infamous line on this
Always.
podcast. With that being said,
Always.
wow, you're a hater.
that's a good segue.
What would yours be?
I don't know what like my phrase would be, but I have a habit of saying something and then backing track to justify what I'm about to say. So it'd probably be some type of like ellipsis.
Ellipsis.
It's like three dots.
Big word for Elmo.
3 dots.
It's like
I don't know
I
what that means.
don't know.
I didn't either.
Sounds Greek.
It's a 3 dots in a
Oh,
sentence.
that's what it's called?
That's what an
An
ellipsis
ellipsis?
is.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
My nana would be so ashamed of me right now as an English teacher.
Sorry.
Fuck. What
Trying
would
to-
yours be,
trying to
babe?
educate you guys.
Love that for you.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, that would definitely be yours.
Caitlin,
It's
you
so
have a
condescending,
catchphrase?
too. I love it sometimes.
Stop! I don't mean it
Just
that
kidding.
way.
I
Sometimes.
I had t-shirts that said body negative on them before. 'Cause I
Yes.
just thought that was funny.
That is hilarious.
And people bought like 3 of them, and I didn't even own my own merch. But
That was a good
shout
time.
out to body negative. So either that or like I don't know, some other slur or something. I don't know. Just
Definitely
something
a
fucked
slur.
up. Yeah,
Absolutely
just
a
something
slur.
bad that I'll go to jail
Something
for.
redacted.
possibly.
My boss bought me.
Yeah, redacted.
My boss bought me this great shirt, which we actually have an episode named after. It says Black Girl Magic on it, and it's got a
Oh, I need
melanin
that.
fucking rainbow
need
on it.
that.
It's got literally a melanin
I
rainbow
would
on it.
Get
From
the
light
fucking
skin to
police
dark
called on
skin.
me.
So great.
Yep.
If I walk through Cambridge with that on, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Absolutely.
Did I scroll? There it is. Okay. Time for the roast me?
Let's do it.
Okay, this is going to be fucking great.
Fuck
ready.
this guy
So, if
already.
you guys tuned in last week, we now are going to try to roll a segment in which we roast people who are looking to be roasted on Reddit.
Okay.
So, without further ado, look at this fucking
It's Caitlin's
creature,
man.
bro.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
his
say-
brother actually, because my man would be probably younger even. I
So,
don't know how old this thing
the
is.
biggest problem I have with this first picture is Mans is wearing a fucking choker. And look at how wide it is, bro. What's wrong with you?
I don't like the
Fix your
hair.
fucking
Yeah, no.
pocket.
His haircut is
The hair's
horrible.
wrong.
Like
he's just not doing it right.
it looks like he's about to go snowboarding and wearing a helmet that has hair on it.
He should maybe put a hat on, and it would be like probably better.
Let's see what else.
Oh,
my God.
Man, dude, the side stash.
So yeah, he literally has a mustache that like is chilling on the corner of his lips, like
It's the reverse Hitler.
it's the reverse fucking Hitler stash, bro.
It's the double collars. For
No,
me.
first of all, he's wearing a Beetlejuice looking ass shirt. He's wearing
Double
a fucking
collars.
He's wearing a dog choker necklace.
I don't know what
Eyeliner.
it is.
Eyeliner, and that man could fit like fucking 3 Crayola markers up those nostrils.
Looks like he
Marcus.
Are you
his
shitting
lips.
me?
It's so fun. Yeah, this is my
Man got a long
soulmate,
neck.
Probably.
does have a long neck.
Man got a long neck. What else we
Yeah, I
got?
don't think. Is it a man? What is it? That's what people say. I gotta
That's
stand up for
that's they them.
I gotta stand up. Yeah, I gotta stand up in general. But that's a they. Everyone
Take
It's a they.
a whole step
You're
to your
blind.
My
right.
whole ass in the
No,
shot.
you gotta go
I'm
towards the
walking
door.
Yep.
How do we?
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I am an eclipse.
I don't like him.
Ellipsis.
I don't like him either. What else? Look,
I
look,
don't
look,
know.
look.
Oh,
Look,
there's
look, look,
more.
look.
Yeah, that's a woman that wanted a mustache. That's not. Sorry.
Man's wearing
You're
way too much eyeliner.
Why did they? I don't want to sound like a dick. I genuinely don't know what that is anymore. Why did they look like the picture on the back of their phone? Is that a selfie?
And they have Che Guevara.
Ew. That man drew himself on his phone case, bro. He's got painted fingernails, which is a thing for men now that I just don't get
Man,
that.
listen to The Cure.
I don't mind a painted nail. I don't mind a
Interesting.
little eyeliner. I really don't. As long as I know you're not gay and fully, like I can feel it. It's an energy.
What about him?
If
You know what I
you
mean?
don't get your
Maybe a little gay. But.
wicked bad haircut, $5 hair dye, reverse Hitler stash, way too much eyeliner, black fingernail, anime phone case, padlock around your
I was gonna say,
fucking necklace.
That chain looks like it came from aisle 17 at Home Depot,
Dude.
It's into some weird
He
stuff. You
literally
know,
is
into
giving
some-
like. Remember back in the day when we would wear like etnies and shit? Like
Yeah.
he is giving like 2008
like,
Tokyo Hotel.
Oh my
my
god,
God.
the
What
the
cuffs,
fuck?
dude.
dude, man's wearing sexual restraints around his wrist
don't
as
get
a
it.
fashion
I
statement.
That is not
He looks
sexual
more
restraint.
attractive there though, because you can barely see his face. Like it almost looks like it's an illusion.
Why
like, he
does it
looks
look
better
like he's
there,
parting
but
a toupee? The part's on the top of his head.
He needs to do his roots. That's why
He does. He needs
That's
to
what it
reserve.
is.
And look at his jacket. So he's
I'm
Do
an it
not
saying it,
come
you
for
know,
Mr.
don't come for me.
Rogers.
He needs a
You've
haircut.
made today a special day by
that Mr.
just
Rogers?
being
That is
yourself.
Mr. Rogers.
That is
You
an
be kind to
interesting-
Mr.
Oh,
Rogers.
now I'm infuriated.
Listen.
Interesting
I take
piece.
it all back.
I got respect for
Fuck
Mr.
you.
Rogers, but
I
respect
do-
for
I
that
did like
jacket,
Mr.
I don't
Rogers.
think
Nah,
so.
bro.
As a child.
You're a bold man for wearing that jacket out. And also, who the fuck takes a backward
And
selfie?
take a fucking lint roller.
An
to that
ugly
shit.
person, Kyle. Come
I
on.
guess so. I couldn't relate.
Mr. Rogers
either.
never wore sunglasses.
No. And Mr. Rogers was
Why
not
is he in
light
blackface?
skinned.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
What's going on with his lips?
Well, he has the
He
Michael
kinda
Jackson
has the
disease.
vitiligo
I was
going
gonna
on.
say.
He's got the Mr. Rogers vitiligo.
His white lips.
Not even
This is
vitiligo.
racist.
Reverse
No,
vitiligo.
it kind of it's giving blackface.
I'm confident
really
that
is.
kid made the
Hold
jacket
on.
himself.
You know, I went to a sex store one time and I was looking for a collar because it's cute and slutty, and the motherfucking them referred me to go to PetSmart to get a real dog collar, and I was like, "You a freaky
Did you do it?
They them hell fucking no! I have
Uh-huh.
a fat
Wait
ass
for
neck.
yes.
It wouldn't have looked cute. I don't want to look like a fucking dog." I will get walked around on a leash though. That sounds exhilarating, and like I probably could use the walk, but
I don't even want to know the real fetishes that you have.
nothing crazy.
That's hilarious.
Sunlight.
Yeah,
Like,
sunlight.
She's like, I don't have fetishes, just preferably a human
Piss on
dog
me
collar.
and beat me.
Just walk me like a dog, please.
Yeah, for exercise.
Spank me till my ass bruises.
That's pretty normal, I think. That's vanilla.
That's
Yeah, that's
where's the
vanilla.
next one?
Oh, that's another roast we're saving for next week.
Why do
Okay,
women
neck
want? Why do
beard.
we want to be abused sexually?
Daddy
What is wrong
issues.
with that?
Okay.
I called the police on my dad 2 years ago, so
See?
it all makes sense.
Oh, this is good. So, your last Google search is what kills you. How did you die?
Let's find out. Oh, my phone's over there. Damn.
Let's take a look.
Yes. Yeah, check it
I'll
out.
tell you right now.
Oh God.
So I listen to a lot of binaural beats because I believe that they do something. So I do one for like almost every ailment I have. So earlier I was like, let's see if they have an HPV frequency where that cures, and that's not huge person vagina. Everyone.
Frequency.
That's human.
Wrong
whatever the fuck.
acronym.
Yeah, whatever. I'm a whore. Fuck everyone.
Hilarious.
Fucking doctors.
Mine is Final Destination 6 trailer.
Oh,
really?
man.
Dude.
Like, you died all fucked up.
Like, fuck.
Wow.
Me.
I saw that
Yeah.
earlier. I was like, I wish I didn't see that. With the septum thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked.
No. I forgot what the question was even. Oh.
It was your last Google search is what kills you. How'd you die?
Oh, no.
Mine was definitely, I was looking up things that pertain to Black History Month. That my
14
white
black
guy.
men
The
kill
14
you.
the 14 black men kill me, I guess.
Okay. Well,
Based on my last, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm saving it for next. I'm saving it for next week. We're gonna plug some Black History shit.
okay.
So Black History Month.
That's gonna
shout
get
out.
everyone excited.
I would die from the cast of American Primeval.
Wow,
The whole cast.
ain't that some
The
shit?
whole cast.
Ain't that some shit, eh?
Lamb.
All right, I got 2 more threads, and I got some talking points before we get the fuck out of here because we're running longer than we normally run. But this is a question specific for you, Kaitlin, because some of the stuff you've already said about sex has sent me, and it's hilarious. What's the most awkward moment you've had during sex? I'm sure you've had a couple.
I disassociate a lot, so like honestly,
That's not what any man wants to hear. But continue.
Because one time I fucked this bi guy during COVID. I met on Tinder. And I put on the Tim Dillon show in the background. So as I'm being fucked, I just remember Tim Dillon making a joke about George Floyd.
Did you laugh?
Saying that George Floyd had COVID. I had a little chuckle. I think I got HPV from that guy. Thank you. Also, he made me eat his ass, and I didn't like it. Never.
Oh,
again.
you're
Yeah,
a sad.
No, I
Rough.
put bleach in my mouth. I'm
You're a
clean.
real one.
We've talked about this on the pod, I believe.
Well, if I like you, I'll do anything. But I didn't like that guy. He was ugly.
Okay.
Was it a hairy
Yeah,
ass?
Yeah, it was just not.
Should have
good.
waxed
Oh
it.
man,
It's not a good
Yeah.
ass.
did it taste like poop?
It was just no. It was just I just don't. I think if I just don't like you, and I don't like your ass. Like I don't like anyone's ass.
I think
was
that's
a
fair.
lesbian, and I still was like, get your ass away from me. You know? And I'm all ass and stomach, so people are obsessed.
I'm gonna end the threads on a fucking real one. All right, and this is dead. This is
go.
dead ass though. Like on a serious note, if we can attempt.
I'll
Serious?
try. I'll try.
Who are you when nobody is watching?
What the fuck does that
don't
even
even
You don't
fucking
understand what that means?
No.
It means basically
We ain't deep. Like
when I'm deep. Pause. No diddy. Basically, like when no one's around, right? Like, who are you? Are you like? Do you, in essence, do you put on a show? Do you have to put on a character around people? Do you, or can you be
Yes.
authentically yourself?
No.
So
I am fake. It's all
for
fucking
show.
act. No,
I
I
was
wish
gonna
this
say-
wasn't
You're a
an act,
comedian.
honest to God.
I'm black, so I naturally
Yeah.
code switch. So
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm a code switcher.
I definitely do.
Vinny
that.
P, who are you when no one's
Do
watching?
it.
I'm probably.
Awesome.
I was gonna say like boring, dude. I'm like pretty fucking boring. Man.
I like his honesty.
Like when no one's watching, I'm not doing anything
Do you talk to yourself?
all the time.
Okay,
All
that's
the
pretty
time.
interesting. I do that too.
I do too,
think
out
it's
loud.
interesting.
Yeah,
Not even
same.
in the head.
Yeah.
You
Out
know,
loud.
Out loud. It's
yeah, no,
fun.
I'll have like a conversation with myself, ask myself what I'm
Dialogue.
thinking about a certain thing, and then respond to that.
I
so
love that.
fun.
Yeah.
Shit, who am I when no one's
Like
watching?
I talk to myself in the plural.
We?
What?
Yeah.
As in, like, we're gonna go do this?
Yeah, like when I'm thinking to myself, it's like a you guys.
So it's it because your
That's hilarious.
subconscious
You're schizophrenic
is
as fuck. I love this.
Vinny squared.
Yep.
Essentially. Okay.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that.
great.
I like that.
Shit.
Some people might say it's multiple
Yeah,
personalities.
what are you, my Uncle Joey?
Need some medication. Fuck. Who am I when no one's watching? I am. When no one's watching, I
style.
am a father.
For real?
Okay.
For real. Yeah, I got 2 kids. Yeah, I got 2 boys.
So he got some depth.
11 and 5. I round up their birthdays next month. So yeah, I'd say when no one's
I take
watching,
you
I
seriously.
am
That
No.
stuff.
doing dad stuff, bro. That's the
love
favorite
that.
part about my life,
I
honestly.
actually
So
love that. I'm trying to make someone be a father. You know what I'm saying?
One day.
Trying to
One
get-
day.
No, I already know. And you don't even want to know how I met this man that I'm talking to, but I will say it anyway.
please do.
So X videos showed this website,
Mid-grade
this
porn.
dating
Porn
website. X dating. They have their own fucking dating app.
Get the
fuck
I
outta
signed
here.
up, obviously, and but then I also found out that that it was kind of like a shitty OnlyFans thing too. Like you could make money on it. So I only made like $158 in 3 months because I put zero effort. And also I'm a fetish, so it's hard to make money. You know, I'm also not a good boss.
Now, when
for
you say you're a
myself.
fetish, what does that mean?
I'm like, you know, people
I don't.
that want
That's
to
why I'm
fuck
asking.
big fatties, you're fucking usually pretty weird. I think it's like a rarity.
If people want to fuck big
Unless you're a black
fatties.
guy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I think white guys that want to fuck fat women.
I think it's
a
it's
fetish.
black men that really want to fuck the fat white girls.
But I don't
That's
think it's a
true.
fetish for
Jamaican
them. It just
especially.
comes naturally. Like, I don't know. Said Jamaicans especially.
They don't play about their BB dubs, all right?
Oh man.
What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, so I met him on that. But what's funny was, so it's called X dating for me, but for him it was called Instabang. And some girl I was talking to on there, she told me it was called Uber Horny. And this fucking bitch I was talking to, I was trying to be bisexual, like just see if it is for me since I was lesbian. She literally was like, we're like sexting, right? And then right after she goes, oh, my son is sick. I think he's dying. So I go, oh, I'm so sorry. Like heart broke, whatever. And then I blocked her immediately. Immediately
Wise
blocked her.
choice.
Hey.
As I
Wise-
should, right?
wise
You know what they
decision.
say, right?
She was probably killing him.
No
She's
one
probably-
needs that
No
kind of
one
baggage
knows
on a
what they
fucking
say.
I'm
sex dating
What do
app.
they say?
I'm gonna tell you what they fucking
crazy.
say.
What do they fucking say?
I'll tell you.
Who?
Shooters gonna shoot. Shooters gonna shoot.
What do you mean?
God damn it! Figure
Who's
it
the
out.
shooter?
Figure it out. You'll
penis,
figure it
for
out.
real.
You'll get it. It's
I
okay.
might not. I'm fucking retarded, but...
All right, couple things to brush over real quick before we get the fuck out of here. Put a bow on it.
Brush them.
Who died?
Dude, we went fucking viral on TikTok.
We did.
Yeah, we
Let's
did.
go.
Pretty crazy.
Go to the
I
TikTok
love
at the
that
High
for
Level
us.
Pod. Let's fucking run it up, dude. We ran
Yeah,
up
let's
almost
run it up again.
200K in fucking 3 days.
So nuts.
Over 10,000 shares, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to give us, the High Level gang, a fucking pat on the back, a quick little
yeah.
fucking little,
the
you know
little-
what I mean?
You
The
did
fucking.
it.
We did it. Yeah, right.
That makes it even
I don't have the
better.
headphones in. Tell me, did I get it?
There it is.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, so that's fucking dope, guys. We are on fucking TikTok at the High Level Podcast. Run it up. We've been a little more consistent with the content the last couple weeks, and I think it's paying off a little bit. It's just weird how the internet works. Like you have one thing pop, and you feel, oh shit, this is gonna be dope. But this is gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Nothing fucking happens after you go
happens.
viral. Nothing happens.
happens.
However, for
It's
us,
a good moment.
It's a
You're
big
having
deal.
fun,
It's a good
bitch.
moment for us. It proves that some of the shit that we're doing on this podcast is working. So fucking kudos to us. We
Yep.
put in the time, we put in the effort, and good things come from that. So yeah, pat on the back there. One thing, and the ladies can't relate. I actually mentioned this to Serena pre-pod, and this is not something that girls do, I guess. However, tell me not, right? When we were young bucks, when we were fucking utes, all right, back in the ends with the mandem,
Yep.
right? Did
I
we
saw that eye roll video.
did
and
we
I felt
not
it.
draw dicks on everything?
Everything.
Everything. dude.
Everything was a canvas for a dick.
Everything was a canvas for a dick. Dirty windshield, dick. Dirty fucking, like the streaks in the whiteboard, dick. Pencil on the pen, Sharpie on the desk at school, dick.
Already dicks drawn. Cum lines.
Cum lines, veins, ball hairs, right? Is that
Really
do
digging.
you guys
in
not
mine.
know this?
I feel like I was more likely to draw like a swastika than a dick. No, just
You guys ever watch Superbad?
No, you weren't.
I said that too slow, so it didn't come off as a joke. I don't think I'm German. I might be. I don't know if I've ever. I probably have. I think I did. I
That's
do
a big
remember
deal.
in aesthetic school, me and my two girlfriends, we were talking about what penises we would have if we did have them.
What would your penis be?
They said
What kind of
that I
penis
would
do you got?
obviously have a giant black cock, and then my friend had a little pink chode with furry balls, and then the
rude.
other one was an Italian stallion. So,
Hmm.
it's, Vinny's like, I get that. That's my name.
I feel like I feel like
Vinny?
it'd be veiny with like a curve.
Oh, the hook?
I
Like a
always
slight little
Ooh.
like G-spot to the little
Whose penis are we talking
Mine.
about? Oh.
and very
I
veiny.
feel like it'd be
Very
awesome.
veiny.
I'm me.
I always thought it was so funny that you draw like the balls at the bottom and then a shaft with the knob. Like, dude, no dick looks like that.
No.
It's
of
just
course not.
it's just so funny how guy kids choose to draw a dick.
The best thing was like my boy Wyatt that I grew up with in Winthrop. fucking, he used to draw the most insane dicks everywhere because he would draw like dick characters. So I just remember, but he was like good at drawing, you know what I mean? So like he would draw a proper schlong. But it would be like flexing with like a fucking Superman cape on. Like, pretty sure, I'm not even gonna lie, pretty sure he drew like a fucking Hitler cock.
It's straight super
Like,
bad, dude.
yeah, dude, like exactly. Like, so I just thought, like, I don't
Teenage
know.
boys
I
are
swear to
just
God,
very,
I'm a
very
straight
fucking
man.
weird.
Autistic.
I'm a straight man. However, I don't know what made me think, oh, I'm gonna bring up how as youths we used to fucking draw cocks on everything, but we did.
And he's
We
a
did.
master broadcaster,
Dude, and I mean, if I may, the bigger the canvas, the bigger the
Bigger
cock.
the dick, dude. Like there was a video.
You got a football field? I'll go from 10 to the 10. Like, we're
100%.
making a
Oh
huge
my
schlong.
God.
In the
end
snow?
zone to end zone.
guys, I can
That's what
draw.
I'm saying.
I drew G Unit once, but they looked like they all had Down syndrome. And,
Close enough.
Close to fucking enough. Yep.
Oh shit!
Fucking young
There was
buck.
more shit that I was gonna bring up. I was gonna tell a great story. However, we're running it up, so I will bring up one more point. Grammys were on last night,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Kendrick
5 for 5.
Lamar went 5 for 5. He literally went. I have the screenshot so I could be accurate.
He
here.
won every nomination that he
Record
got.
of the Year for Not Like Us, Song of the Year, Best Music Video, Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance. Because you know why? They not like us.
Yeah.
They not like us, bro. Come
You know,
on,
I was
bro.
gonna say, you know what I gotta
Kenny.
say to that? Bing bam boom bam boom bam bam. Like, that's it.
Type of shit I'm like, wouldn't understand.
What the fuck else are you gonna say?
What's that spooky something hilarious one? Was that him?
Crazy, spooky, hilarious. That's
him.
turn your TV off. Turn your TV
Is
off.
that him?
Yep, that's Kenny.
Mustard.
I like that. That's good.
Yo, so shout
Yeah,
out
it's dope.
Kendrick Lamar. I'm pumped for the fucking Super Bowl halftime show. Even more pumped that he technically wore a Canadian tuxedo.
Oh, did
Yes.
Just to
Denim
throw
on
fucking
denim.
denim on denim. Yeah,
what's
which they call that a Canadian tuxedo. So he's basically like, fuck you, Drake. However, very demure accepting those awards. There was no digs. There was no subliminal lines like
Yeah.
that he could have took a jab at.
It's over and
Apparently,
done with.
Drake's dad was at the Grammys.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, because Drake's he's getting ready to do the World Cup.
I was gonna say, like, not for nothing, Kendrick's got a lawsuit pending against him. So, like, now he kind of has to be careful about what he says. I
Yeah.
would say. Like, granted, the lawsuit's about the song, but there's like a pending lawsuit.
Still, you gotta kind of be
Yeah.
be
Like,
cautious.
Move a little more.
Be a little
graceful.
cautious.
Yeah, don't fuel the fan the flames, as they say.
What else do I have about the Grammys? It was pretty cool. I know they kind of shoved the whole forest fires down our throats watching the Grammy, and the host, what's it, Trevor Noah,
Noah.
right, was like, oh, every 5 seconds, donate, 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 donate. However, people watching the Grammys ended up donating $7 million towards the wildfires in LA, which was pretty cool. That's not including everybody that attended, because obviously you're in a room full of millions and billions of dollars. Right. So $7 million donated to the forest fires in LA, which was really fucking cool.
I hope it gets to the people that need it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy, but I mean,
You have to
Yeah,
be
you
that
gotta
guy.
let's just be for real.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Some other key points from the Grammys. Doechii won Best Rap Album. I wasn't even really familiar with her. She's a black female artist who was signed to Kendrick Lamar. She won the Best Rap Album of the year. And she was only the third female to do it behind Cardi B
Hill
and Lauryn Hill.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. She put on a great performance. That was pretty fucking cool. And she's thin,
Slim
slim.
thick.
She thin,
She's
slim.
slim.
Slim
She
thick.
thin, slim. She got
Slim.
all right. She got a booty.
Hey.
All right, I noticed it. Alicia Keys won the Dr. Dre Award.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
which was pretty cool. She deserves it. She is a absolute fucking godsend gift to the earth. She's amazing. I love
And an
Alicia
adulteress?
Keys.
No, sir.
And god damn it, Beyonce
okay.
won the fucking black. She was the first black woman to win a country album of the
Fix
year
your tone.
award.
They
He
forced
loves
it.
his black women.
I do. I love Mia Chocolate
Fix
Honey.
He
your
is
tone.
so lit about it. And
I love
that.
Mia Chocolate Honey, but Beyonce just ain't it. I mean, she's gorgeous. I'm not saying that, but like, I don't know, musically,
Artistically.
it's just like, she doesn't do it for me like
Oh,
that. I think
thought
she's
he was gonna
overrated.
Go into how much he loved her artistically.
I mean, I'm not saying she's bad. Like, I'm not for a second
I don't
saying
want to get
that.
yelled at, but I don't listen to Beyonce as an adult. I just don't.
Yeah, I
don't
agree.
know. I used
I
to
just-
love Destiny's Child, and I love.
She just ain't it. I think she's overrated. I really do. I think she's overrated. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
She's
The
overrated.
Performance with all the HBCU students, that was fucking phenomenal. Black is King, phenomenal. Like, I'm sorry, like, I think she's just a great artist. I fucking love her work
It's because
ethic.
we're white. We don't get it. Why would we get it? You know.
True.
Why are we gonna be all
True.
like
fucking?
What does she say?
I don't know.
I mean, you guys have Taylor Swift though, and
I don't
Shout
like
out
that
to
bitch.
Fuck that
Swayze.
I know. I guess I just don't like anything
I
that
love
anyone
Taylor
likes
Swift.
ever. Like I don't care what.
I'm very much the same way.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you like that? That's a great enough reason for me not
to like it.
Thank
Are we
you.
Fuck
like
off.
curmudgeons or something?
Curmudgeons.
Yeah.
Probably.
I like that.
But that's
I'm on approach.
about all the talking points I think we're gonna squeeze in here at the end of the episode.
Facts.
So I'm gonna put a bow on it for the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the 45th episode of the High Level Podcast. We are creeping up on a year.
Almost.
I want to say thank you to everybody that we've been kind of running up the subs on YouTube. They've been pretty much steadily growing. We haven't been too stagnant there. So thank you very much for fucking hitting that subscribe button, because we're just going to keep coming back here every week and telling you
Hit it again.
to smash that fucking subscribe
do it
button.
twice.
Find us on YouTube at the High Level Podcast. Find us on IG at the High Level Podcast. Find us on TikTok at the High Level Pod. We are across audio platforms. So run that shit up. Go download some episodes. We got a catalog now, so backtrack that. I want to say thank you to Kaitlin for coming and kicking it with us and having
Thank
a
you
good
guys.
time.
Give us one last plug.
Yeah, why don't you give us a
yeah.
plug?
Follow me on Instagram. You have to write out the word just a sad clown 69. Okay. There you will find a link to my YouTube channel, Kaitlin Sofia on YouTube's. You will find all the shit that will get me canceled ultimately.
We'll link it.
Before
That's right.
Before we completely log off, do you have any shows coming up? You doing any stand up anytime soon? Somewhere you want to throw that out there if anybody wants to
No.
go? No. Fair
No,
enough.
follow
It's
me
like-
on Instagram. One day someone will book me.
Yay!
It's like,
Not
Al,
here.
I recommend you don't watch the podcast.
Yeah, I was
That's
like, we have a mediocre podcast. So if you enjoy mediocre podcasts, why don't you just come watch that? Too funny. But no, guys, thank you very much. This has been a fun episode. You already know the vibes. We will be back next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
3,